Hello guys, this is LukeJ62895's speaking. Welcome to this special tribute special to Billy Marshall, who passed away earlier yesterday at the age of 75. Now, I really want to tell you that this is the worst part of my life, and I was going to tell you this, okay? It wasn't about the death behind Billy Marshall, and things became busy with me yesterday because of my projects recently, and because of this, Billy told me Billy Marshall passed away at the age of 75. So for that, I have to tell you all the tributes of what's been happening to Billy Marshall right now. Anyway, she was born, Caroline Billy Marshall was born on the Bronx, New York City, on October 15th, 1943, to Mary Irene, a tap dancer teacher, who ran for the Mary Marshall Dance School, and Anthony Tony Marsalu, something like that, what we call it. Ward, something like that. Yeah, bits and pieces. Larry Marshall, a director of Indigo Films and later producer. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Marcus. She was a sister of actor, director, TV producer Gary Marshall and Rodney Houghton, a television producer. She began her career as a tap dancer at age 3, and later taught tap with her mother's dance school. Her birth name, Carrie, was selected because her mother's favorite actress was Carol Lombard. Okay, that's cool enough. Her middle name was selected because her older sister Ronnie won her a horse in the Bronx. It's a good idea, Was saving her pennies, Her mother chose the middle name and to accept the tap to console her. Good enough. Her father was an Italian descent. His family having come from Azzurro. Her mother was a German, English, Scottish descent. Okay, Marshall's father changed his last name from Mishkashrio, what we can pronounce it, to Marshall before she was born. Religions played no role in the Marshall children's lives. Gary Marshall was Christian a school corruption, something like that. Ronnie was Lutheran, and Marshall was confirmed as a church, you would pronounce it. Congregational church, where you pronounce it, sorry. Because mother sent us a place that have hall, where she could put on the racial. If she hadn't needed a performance space, we wouldn't have bothered. She grew up at the 3235 Grand Concourse in the Bronx, New York. In the building of the Food Fair, which was also the childhood home of Neil Simon, Paul Sky, where we can pronounce it, Calvin Klein, and Ralph Lauren. Yeah, these are the 4 awesome people right there. What are they up to now? Let me see. Never mind. She began her career as a tap dancer at age 3, like I said. Later taught tap dance at her mother's dance school. I already know that. She graduated from Walton High School, a public school high school, in New York, and then went to University of New Mexico for 2.5 years, where she studied math and philosophy, where I pronounce it, I'm sorry. While at UNM, Marshall became pregnant with daughter Tracy Brenner, okay? Tracy Henry, where you pronounce it. Okay, and soon after married the father of Michael Henry in 1963, the couple divorced 3 years later, in 1966. Okay, During this period, Marshall worked various jobs to support herself, including working as a photographer, we pronounce it, for I can't read that. Uncle Corey Civic Light Opera Associations, where we pronounce it. Sorry. In 1967, she moved to Los Angeles to join her older brother, Gary Marshall, a writer who created at the time includes TV's The Dick Van Dyke Show. Okay. And she married Rob Breyer in 1971. Her career began in 1968, where Marshall first appeared on a television commercial for Head & Shoulders Beautiful Shampoo. Okay? She was hired to play a girl with stringy, unstrapped hair, and Francis was hired to play a girl with thick, bouncy hair, okay? As the crew was lighting the set, okay? Marshall Stan wore in place with and read a homely girl, and Foster Stan wore in place that Stan's pretty girl for final scenes Marshall's insecurity about her looks, okay? Cause now homely on the Marshall standing play card wrote played, okay? Marshall Billy Hayes were the only actresses to audition with the role of Wishapoo for HR Plumber, produced by Sid and Mari Kolf, who also did the 2006 movie, which I'll get to that in another time. Marshall thought that she wasn't right for the part, and Hayes got the role. Okay, moving on. After a divorce with Michael Henry, Marshall worked as security and raised her daughter alone. Okay, she accepted our offer for her brother to appear in a movie that I've written and producing called How Sweet It Is in 1968. She landed another small role in the film Savage 7 in 1968. Okay, as well as a guest appearance on the hit television series That Girl, starring Marl Thomas. In 1970, Gary Marshall became the executive producer of the television series The Odd Couple. In 1971, Perry Marshall was added in the permanent cast to play the Oscar security Mamas and held the role for 4 years. Okay. In Marshall's final appearance in The Odd Couple, her character Marna married her boyfriend Sheldon. They forgot the O in her birth certificate. Larry and Sheldon, what I pronounce it, played by Rob Reiner. Okay, at the time of her second husband. Okay. The episode includes Marshall real life siblings, Gary and Ronnie. Okay, as Mara's brother and sister. Okay, where Werner and Werner, before appearing on The Odd Couple, Marshall was considered for the role of Gloria Bunker Stinks in All the Family. Okay, she ultimately lost the part to Sully Strauss, while her husband Rob Reiner was cast as Gloria's husband, Michael Meathead Strake. While she was an Odd Couple, Marshall played small roles in television movies such as Evil Roy Slade 1972, starring Mickey Rooney, and produced by his brother Gary Marshall. The Crooked Heart 1972, starring Douglas Fairbanks Jr., in which she played a waitress. The couple takes a wife, starring Bill Bixley. Whatever you can pronounce that. The Waxy Zoo of Morgan C. from 1972 to 1973. She appeared in the regular on the Bob Newhart show. It kept her up a role on The Odd Couple. In 1974, Jamie L. Brooks, who did the Sip Tips at the time, and Alan Burns, executive producers of the citizens comedy The Mary Tyler Moore Show, which, by the way, Mary Tyler Moore passed away in 2017, rest in peace to her, as also cast Marshall as Janice Dreyfus, okay? Sister-in-law to Paul Dreyfus, played by actor Paul Stan, okay, in the series. Paul Stan in the Friends Lovers, okay? Okay? It aired on CBS TV Saturday nights, began on September 14th, 1974, as part of the Powerhouse lineup in the All of the Family, Mary Tyler Moore Show, the Bob Newhart Show, which features the late Jack Wiry, and the Carol Burnett Show. Despite good reviews and decent ratings, it was canceled mid-season. Brooks and Burns, along with Studio Red, Grant Ticker. It was also impressed with Marshall's comedic talent. That following season, they hired Marshall and actress Mary Kay Place to play Mary Richards' new neighbors, Paula and Sally Joe, respectively, on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. After Mary moved into her new apartment in the high rise. Then Gary Marshall, career part-time writer on for Happy Days, cast Marshall, and Cindy Williams to guest on the episode on that show, Happy Days. The installment was that titled A Date with Fonzie, and that aired on November 11th, 1975, and introduced the characters with Vern DeFado and Shirley Feeney, played by Marshall Williams respectively. In that episode, Laverne and Shirley were a pair of wisecracking brewery workers. I was going to answer that question in the episode of some episodes in the show, Friday's LukeJ62895 at the time. I said that what was the Laverne and Shirley work at? Brewery worker? This was the same thing on Pat Sajak trivia jams, but whatever. Anyway. God, where was I? Oh yes, moving on. We were dates with Fonzie, played by Harry Winker. Hey! Okay. And Richie, played by Ron Howard. The pair was, a hit, such a hit in the studio's audience that Gary Marshall decided to co-create and star them in a successful spin-off of Laverne and Shirley in 1976 to 1983. The characters of Laverne and Shirley also appear in 5 more episodes of Happy Days. In 1982, at the beginning of Laverne and Shirley's 8th season, Williams left the show due to her pregnancy. Marshall continued with the show, but was canceled after the season's final episode aired in May 1983. Okay? It would take a few years before the actresses were reconnected, something like that. In 1983, while still filming Laverne and Shirley, Marshall co-starred on Taxi in the cameo appearance as herself. Okay? In the Taxi episode, Lily moves uptown. Sorry, I can't mum myself. Marshall is turned down for residency in the new high-rise condo in Manhattan. The Laverne and Shirley episode, Lost in Spacesuits, a reference in the scene. Okay, Marshall lent her voice to Miss Bonds, aka Miss Bonds Kowski. Okay, the babysitter Bandit, on the first produced episode of The Simpsons, which I've seen before, which I haven't seen The Simpsons as of yet, but whatever. And played a cameo role as herself on the HBO series Entourage, which I've never seen before in my life. She also made a cameo appearance alongside her brother Gary Marshall in the Disney Halloween movie Hocus Pocus, which I've seen before as a kid, but it was adorable. But there you go. As husband and wife. She was reunited with her Laverne and Shirley co-star Carrie Cindy Williams in November 2013, which year I graduated from high school. Episode of Sammy Cat featuring the actresses behind iCarly, Jeanette McCurry, And of course, the actress behind Victorious herself. Let me check Sam McCann and see before I get back to it. Ariana Grande. Now, I haven't talked much about Sam McCann before, and years ago, I was watching on Entertainment Tonight news program, and I kind of like, okay, that was the thing. I was like, okay, Cindy and Penny were also there in the Sam McCann episode. I never heard that episode before in my life. I'll buy the complete series in another time, but for now, this is something I really want to do. But moving on. Directing career. As the encouragement of her brother, Marshall became interested in directing. While starring in Reverend Shuri, she made her debut as a director of 4 episodes in that show. Yeah, okay. As well as her TV assignment in 1979, she directed several episodes in the short-lived sitcom Working Stills, starring Michael Keaton and James Belushi, whatever you pronounce it. She soon moved on to vertical films. Her first film being Jumping Jack Flash in 1986, starring Whoopi Goldberg. Okay? She got this gig when the original directors dropped out. She also gave her daughter Tracy and her brother Gary roles in the film. Okay? Marshall directed several successful feature films for the mid-80s onwards, including Big, which I've seen before, but it features Tom Hanks and was awesome. Atlant, if you watch this episode, this tribute video, this is for you, but you know, that's just me. The first film directed by a woman who grows over $100 million. Wow, it's a lot of money. Awakened, 1990, starring, oh my god, you have got to be kidding me, Robin Williams. Okay, moving on. And Robert De Niro, Elizabeth Old, 1992, with Gene Davis, she's awesome in that movie. Tom Hanks, he's awesome in that movie, by the way. Madonna. By the way, Brandon, if you watch this, for you, Madonna's in the movie, by the way. And Rosie O'Donnell, oh boy! And the Preacher's Wife, starring Denzel Washington and Whitney Houston, oh my. In 1991, she awarded as the Woman in Film Crystal Award, which is good. It's good, you know. In 2010 2011, Marshall directed 2 episodes of Showtime series on United States of Terror, which is good enough. In 2013, Woman in Film and Video presented her as the Woman in Vision Award. 2014, Marshall announced that she was developing a biopic of Ella Manning entitled Ella. That is cool enough. Her personal life. While attending the University of New Mexico, and pronouncing that word, sorry. Marshall met Michael Henry, a football player. Age 20, she left college and married him in 1963. They have 1 child, a daughter, Tracy. Marshall worked as a security and later a tap dance teacher. The marriage lasted 3 years. And on April 10th, 1971, Marshall married actor-director Bob Rayner, who adopted her daughter, gave her his last name. Her marriage to Rayner ended in 1981, but Rayner and Marshall have the grandchildren together. That's gonna be fine enough, I guess. Marshall had a brief relationship with singer Art Garfunkel in the mid-80s. He credits her with helping him improve his depression, which is good enough. Then the friendship stayed strong even the romantic relationship ended. The Garfunkel would later stay on Marshall. Everything changed. Penny was a sweet human being which can bring everything down to earth. We have a lot to laugh. great. I'm not gonna say the S word in the video. I'm sorry. And tons of party nights. In 2010, it was reported that Marshall was being diagnosed with lung cancer that metastasis in her brain, but she revived in 2012. She has some remission. God help me. Marshall died in Los Angeles from complications of diabetes. Papa, which I've known years ago, I was born in 95. He did the same thing with Papa. Then to Dad Bud. Now to Penny Marshall? Okay, moving on. On December 17th, 2018, at the age of 75, following Marshall's passing, her ex-husband, Rob Rayner, took to Twitter to say, "I love Penny. I grew up with her. She was born with a great gift. She's born with a funny bone, and the instant how to do it. I was very lucky to have lived with her and her funny bone. Yeah, I agree. I will miss her." Broadcaster Dan Radford from CBS News previously tweeted mourning the loss of the funny presence and original American voice. Penny Marshall was a pioneer in television and the big screen who understands humor comes in the many forms, and some in their lives' deeper truths requires a love should be missed. Ron Howard, our on-time co-star, and like her actor, will want to become celebrated. The film director, stay on Twitter, said, "She was funny and so smart. She made the transition from sitcom star to a list of movie director with ease and have the major impact on both mediums and something like that. All that and always relax. Funny and totally praise for tense is one of that where you pronounce it. I was lucky to know her and work with her." Major League Baseball tweeted for the following statement: "We joined the baseball community in the mourning the passing of Penny Marshall, the director of A League of Their Own. Here's what they got. 1968 they got is 77, How Sweet It Is, Grasshopper, Who Pops, whatever you pronounce it. How Come Nobody's on His Side, aka Capers, where you pronounce it. 1941, 1979, Movers and Shakers, The Hard Way, Hocus Pocus, let me just read as this actress, never mind. Get Shorty, that came out in the year I was born, okay. Emma's New Clothes, she was dead, and all illustrated retailing, classic fairy tale, never mind. Special Delivery, she not did a role of this? Okay, she did the actress, never mind. Finally, Stateside, looking for comedy in the Midwestern world. Everybody wants to be Italian. Alice Upside Down. Blondie, Revelation, New Year's Eve. Going to America. Scooby-Doo and Kiss, which I'm a Mel guy. Yeah! Well, sad to say, Kiss is going to the tour next year, which is the end of the world tour, sadly. Rock and Roll Mystery, by the way. And Mother's Day, as narrator. That was her last film, by the way. That was all there is as an actress. As director, by the way, Jumping Jack Flash, Big, Awakens. She was also executive producer on this, by the way. A League of Her Own is also executive producer of this, by the way. And Man pronouncing it, sorry. She's also executive producer of that movie, by the way. The Preacher's Wife. And Riding in Cars with Boys from 2001. Now for the producer. She's also executive producer for the movie called Calendar Girl. Get Away from Murr. With Friends Like These. Risk. Cinderella Man, and Bewitched. Never heard Cinderella Man, but I heard Bewitched bits and pieces, but whatever. Now for television, because I already talked about film already. That Girl from 1968 to 1969 as Assistant Librarian, and Joe for these 2 episodes. My Friend Tony, just 1 episode in 1969 as Jeanette. 1969, that came Bresson as Clary. Just 1 episode. But American Style, just this is that segment called Love at the Pickup. Barefoot in the Park. Just 1 episode, and that's basically it. The Wonderful World of Disney as the Mayor's Security. The Wacky Zoo of Morgan City's Part 1 and 2. The Fireman's and the Fuzz television film. Getting Together as just 1 episode as Mana. Okay. Just 2. The Odd Couple. Just 27 episodes as Myra Turner, something like that. Yeah. From 1972 to 1974. We got Eva Roy Slade as Bank Teller for television film. 1 episode in Super as Janice from 1972. Bob Newhart Show as Stratus from 1972. As called Fly the Underneath Skies, just 1 episode. The Colgate Hearts, Waitress, television film 1972. The Couple Takes a Wire as Poa, television film 1972. Becky as a receptionist in 1 episode 1973. Paulson and Love, Friends and Lovers in 14 episodes 1974 and 1985. The Mary Tyler Moore Show. In these 3 episodes from 1974 to 1976 as Tony and Paula Kovacs, whatever you pronounce it. Let's switch. As Alice Wives, a television film, 1975. Wives. As Connie as a television film, 1975. Construct and the Man as Anita Carbonato as an episode called Caldo in the Van. That's 1 episode, by the way, from 1975. Saturday Night Live as herself from Rob Reiner from 1975. Happy Days as Laverne, just 5 episodes from 1975 to 1979. Good Heavens from 1976. Take Me Out of the Ball Game, okay? Jokesters, like Brandon said, he watches, by the way. Laverne and Shirley, the series from 1976, 1983. Another Saturday Night Live episode, 1987, featured live from Mardi Gras. Blazy Beauties as Laverne, 1987. Nancy Remembers Laverne, okay. Pilot episode of Mork and Mindy as Laverne, 1988, okay. More Than Friends as Maddie in television film 1978. Carol Burnett comedy as herself in 1 episode 1979. Vern Sherman The Army as Laverne the Voice in 13 episodes in 1981. Whew, this is getting out of breath. Laverne and Mork and Mindy, Laverne Sherry Fonz Hour 1982 and 8 episodes. I can't really tell, I'm sorry. Laverne Shirley and with the Fonz segment. New show as various characters, just 1 episode 1984. Love the Neighbor, The Neighbor as Linda the Wilson, the television film 1984. Challenge the Lifetime as Nora, the television film in 1985. The Symptoms as Mrs. Boz, the episode called Summit Change It Evening 1990. Then we got The Odds Couple Together Again as Myra, television film in 1993. Saturday Night Live as various characters, just Rosie O'Donnell and Whitney Houston in 1996. Tracy Chazon herself in Hollywood in 1998. Got Ness Bridge and SRI's Elder in 1998. She already did one episode. Jackie's back as herself as a cameo in 1999. Frasier as Chelsea for Frasier Lights in 2004. Compass Lays in an episode called Webcam in 2006. Bones as herself in The Woman at the Airport in 2006. I couldn't remember what it was. I'm sorry. The Game as Doris Box in the delightful Basket of Treats in 2008. The Life of Times of Tim as PR executive, and then one episode in 2012. Brenda as Barbara for this one episode. It's just a 10th anniversary episode, by the way, 2012. Santa Cat, which I've seen before in the news report, by the way, as Sylvia Burke in #Sawan Cat. In 2013, the year I graduated from high school. Then there's Melody as Tootie and Sweet Jane in just one episode, 2014. And in 2016, The Odd Couple, just a revival, as Patty in Taffy Days in 2016. Then we got director of one episode, Working Stiff in 1979. We got Vern Jervey in 4 episodes, 1979 to 1981. Tommy Harmon's Show, just one episode, 1987. Elizabeth Owen as one episode in 1993. According to Jim, just 2 episodes in 2009. In the United States of Terra, 2010 through 2011. And as producer for 1993 television series of Elizabeth Owen. Heaven Will Wait as executive producer and so as producer for television pilot for 1997, and Crossover as executive producer and producer for TV documentary for 2004. Now, before we go, we'd like to give you some things that we do. We got awards. Source: 1979 Golden Globe nominees: Best Performance by Best Actress in Television Series, Musical or Comedy. We are about 32 minutes in this video, and I couldn't be able to lay down. Sorry. 1978 Golden Globes nominees: Best Performance by any actress in the television series, Musical or Comedy. 1980 okay. Yeah, okay, because I mixed things up. Sorry. The Golden Globes nominees: Best Actress in the Television Series, Comedy, Musical, Laverne and Shirley. Okay. 1988, Venice Film Festival winner, Children's Cinema Award, Special Amendment for Big, 1988. 1990, Saturn Award nominees, Best Director for the film Big in 1988, Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films in the USA. 1982, American Comedy Awards winner, for Creative Achievement Award for that. 1992, Hachi Film Awards winner for Best Foreign Films for League of Their Own. 1994, for New York Women in Film Direct Television winner of Muse Award. Sorry. 1985, for final international prizes winner, career and award in cinema. Hold on, let me see if I have notifications somewhere. Let's see. No, I do not. Okay, never mind. Just want to make sure. Anyway, where are we? Alcon Award for share with Meryl Streep, Jen Champion, and Laura Mexican. We're almost done here because I'm about to wrap up very soon. 1998, my film festival winner for High Hopes Award for with Friends Like These. In 2000, Online Film and Television Association winner for OFTA Television Hall of Fame. 2002, she did win for 12 Romantic Film Festival for Golden Swan Award winner for the Riding the Cars with Boys, 2001. 2004, Star of the Walk of Fame for 7021 Hollywood Boulevard. In 2013, Scotty Camera Operation winner for Governor's Award. So anyways, rest in peace with Penny Marshall. And, of course, there's going to be more into the details of what's going to be happening on Friday's LukeJ62895's episode 240 something. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this long special tribute on my main channel. And I will give you some breaking news report. This will be the last taping of that VA iMovie. So, as of this year, I decided to bring tribute videos to ScreenFlow. So there you go on that. Anyways, that wraps up for what's going to be happening to tribute videos for today. December 18th, 2018. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be for real this time. 25 Days of Supreme, day number 19. But until next time, this is LukeJ62895's. Say goodbye. Peace out, baby. We got more to be discussed very soon. But until then, Shmeo Smizo Bassberry Incorporated. No. But in all seriousness, the Jeff was saying out. See ya.